Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed the Superstar Shakeup, the 2018 Superstar Shakeup this past week on, 2-day event on Monday and Tuesday, Raw and SmackDown. It was absolutely amazing. There were some transitions, though, by the way. You saw Jinder Mahal, the former U.S. champ, walk into Raw, and he had to defend the U.S. title against Jeff Hardy. Then Jeff Hardy, he beats Jinder Mahal and walks out as the new U.S. champ. So that was a bit of a game changer. You even saw the Riot Squad. They invaded Monday Night Raw. Bobby Roode's in there. You saw Bobby Roode at the very last segment of that 5 tag team match. Miz is going to be going back to SmackDown Live, and Dan Bryan hardly can't wait to meet him though. By the way, so that was real. That's going to be really really interesting though to see how things really going to turn out right there. You also saw the likes of Natalia, that is, hanging back to Raw for sure. And when she got attacked by Absolution, that is, Rowdy Ronda Rousey comes on by, saves her. Sonya Deville steps in, and Rowdy Ronda Rousey, that is, and Rowdy Ronda Rousey took her out. Oh my! I would love to see Rowdy Ronda Rousey and Sonya Deville just go at it. That would be a must-see match. That'd be pretty good. But Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose of Absolution, they're on SmackDown Live. That is, so that's a game changer. I'll tell you who's on the SmackDown Live roster as of right now: Chad Gable, Mike Kanellis, Zack Ryder, Mojo Rawley. Also seeing guys like Ember Moon still in the roster, the Raw roster. Also seeing, on the SmackDown side, Jinder Mahal's in there. He's on the Raw roster as of right now. Miz is no longer on the Raw roster. He's back to SmackDown. You're gonna see Bobby Roode's in there. You've even seen Drew. Oh yes, by the way, Dolph Ziggler came back. By the way, to Raw, and then Drew McIntyre, former WWE veteran. He's been in WWE in the past, like back in 2014. That is, like in 20, like a couple of years ago. Then back in 20, then stayed there till 2014. Went to the indie scene, and then he went to NXT. He's former NXT champ. But then like this past Monday night, he came back on the Raw roster. Dolph Ziggler said he didn't come alone, so Drew McIntyre steps in. He comes back on the Raw roster though, so he's missed an entire month of action. He's missed a whole month of action though. But congrats to Drew McIntyre coming back to the Raw roster, the main roster of Monday Night Raw. That is, so that's pretty good. And SmackDown, that is, by the way. So Drew McIntyre is there on Raw, so that was a good transition right there. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre on the same page. That's pretty good right there to Titus Worldwide, of Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil. So that was really amazing to see how things are going to transcend though. The SmackDown roster, you saw Jeff Hardy, that is, who's on the SmackDown Live roster as a new U.S. champ. That is, that was pretty good. Samoa Joe's on the SmackDown Live roster. Asuka, previously undefeated though, but undefeated streak ended 2 weeks ago, WrestleMania 34. If you gonna recall that, so that was real interesting to see. You've also seen the likes of, I told you Samoa Joe. You've also seen, oh yes, by the way, Breezango. They're on Team Raw now, the Raw roster. Yeah, noticed. Sheamus and Cesaro, the former four-time Raw Tag Team champs, they're on the SmackDown Live roster. Also seeing guys like who else on the SmackDown Live roster? Oh yeah, Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose of Absolution. They're on the SmackDown Live roster. Paige is still the new GM. That's pretty good. Miz is on the back to the SmackDown Live roster. You're also gonna see you all see guys. I mean, Jeff Hardy, the new U.S. champs, on the SmackDown Live roster. The new arrival of Andrade Cien Almas, the former NXT champ, along with Zelina Vega. They'll be on the SmackDown. They're on the SmackDown Live roster as well. Sanity, they're gonna be on the SmackDown Live roster. That's a new arrival, right there. Samoa Joe's on the SmackDown Live roster. Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, the former Raw Tag Team Champions, they're on the SmackDown Live roster as well. You've also seen guys like maybe, well, I think that, yeah, I mean, well, Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, they're still on the SmackDown Live roster. That's our new rival. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things are going to turn out for next week between Raw and SmackDown. I mean, Superstar Shakeup was really good. Things are really heating up a bit, and it was really fun to watch. Just seeing how things are going to turn out, but a lot of changes are going to be made, though. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, also catch the next Friday night at the Greatest Royal Rumble in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Be sure to catch that live on the WWE Network. Unless you are a new subscriber, you can watch on any given mobile device. Your Apple smartphone, your iPhones, your Android smartphones. You can watch it on tablets, mobile phones. You can watch it on your maybe on your on-demand laptops, gaming consoles. You can watch any streaming mobile device you want, though. So that's up to you guys. Unless you're a new subscriber, that is to the WWE Network. You can also catch the Greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia next Friday night on the WWE Network if you're a new subscriber, that is, for a 30-day free month trial. Now every pay-per-view will be co-branded. Starting off with Backlash, there's gonna be the Money Bank pay-per-view. There's gonna be Extreme Rules, and then SummerSlam on the Survivor Series. All pay-per-views this year will be co-branded by Raw and SmackDown, though. So that's really, really good. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the future has for them. So that's going to be really, really just fun to watch, though. So, I mean, every pay-per-view on the WWE Network, that is, will be co-branded. So that's going to be really, really interesting, though. So don't miss out on that. Don't miss out on Backlash next month. Don't miss out on every other pay-per-view that will be co-branded by next month as well. So it's gonna be really, really good of Raw and SmackDown, that is. So it's gonna be pretty good. Money in the Bank, Extreme Rules, Backlash next month, SummerSlam will be. So it's gonna be things. So things are to come, though. A lot of big changes are gonna be made, though. And next week things gonna be changing on Raw and SmackDown, though. So a lot will. And new feuds, new rivalries. It's gonna be real interesting, though. So it's gonna be really just fun to watch to see how things are gonna turn out, though. And I'm just looking forward to see what the future has in store for each and every one competitors, see who they're going to face. So, ladies and gents, be sure to subscribe to my Khalil, the High Level Sports Report Facebook page and my YouTube and my Khalil, the High Level Sports Report YouTube channel. I'll get back with you guys as soon as possible, make some extra announcements as well. And hopefully things will go right according to plan. So, basically, it was real interesting to see how things are going to turn out. And it's just really fun to watch. So, I'm just looking forward to seeing what the future has in store for each and every one. Chad Gable's on the Raw roster as well, so it's pretty good. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Bye-bye.